Good afternoon, you guys. So, actually, it's still technically good morning. So, good morning, guys. Sorry. Had to... Alright. So, we just had to get the car swagged because we have to get the registration updated. So, we got that done this morning. It actually didn't take super long.
It's like,
so
what, 15 minutes? It's like
something like that. It wasn't very long at all, which was nice. So we're gonna go home and I'll take naps now because that sounds like a great idea. Because we woke up at 10 o'clock this morning, which to some people ain't early. To us, that's like crack of dawn. Those of you who have normal sleep schedules, 10 o'clock is like sleeping in. Our sleep schedule is completely flip-flopped. 10 a.m. is like fucking crack of dawn, like I said earlier. So, we're all gonna go home and take naps. But Chris works today. He works 4 to 7:30.
4:30 to 7.
Huh?
no,
Yeah.
7.
It's like 4 to 7:30, something like that. He doesn't work a very long shift today, so that'll be nice. And then what, you're off? Do you work tomorrow or are you off tomorrow? No. Don't you work?
No, we
No,
work,
I
the
work
day after
tomorrow.
that.
So
Work a long
confused.
shift.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, he only works like a half shift today, so yeah. So after a nap, I feel much better. You?
Yep.
Yep. Chris has to start getting ready for work, and I have to start editing yesterday's vlog. So, there's that. So if yesterday's vlog was up late, hi. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try and get it up quick, but yeah. I'm just waking up, so I'm still yawning. But I swear, I feel more awake now than I did earlier. Yep. Alright guys, so we went to Target and picked up some food. And now I am cuddling a kitten. Kind of. She was laying on the bed and I was petting her. But then because I petted her, she had to go eat. So, but yeah. Now I'm just on the computer, wasting time until Chris gets off in like an hour. So. Alright, so UPS just did a knock-and run on us, which is really annoying because it wasn't even our package. So I'm sitting at my desk, just being on the internet, and I hear this, like, really loud knocking at the front door. To the point where it was so loud and, like, jarring that it startled me. So I was like, what was that? Oh, I was knocking at the door. By the time I got up out of the chair, just walked around the corner to the front door, the UPS guy was jumping in his truck and flipping a U-turn. So I checked the package, thinking, oh, maybe my cousin ordered something, maybe Chris ordered something. I mean, this thing was big, and it was, like, fairly wide. It was like me and my mom had to carry it down the street like this. So I look at the tag on it. It's for one of our neighbors that's, like, 2 or 3 doors down, whose address isn't anything like ours. So it's like, what? So we had to, like, me and my mom, because I recruited my mom, because at the time I didn't know how heavy it was. It actually ended up being pretty light, but it was pretty big, so I couldn't have carried it all down there all by myself anyway. So I recruited my mom, and we carried it down there, and it's like, the place is only 2 or 3 houses. So it's like, and their address is way more easily displayed on their house than ours. Ours is like teeny tiny little letters on like a pillar beside our front door. Theirs is like huge letters on their porch. So it's like, theirs are easier to see than ours. But somehow still got delivered to us. And the UPS guy, like, did a knock and run. So it was like, didn't even have a chance to tell him, hey, look, no, this isn't ours. That's so annoying. I hate when UPS does that. And the UPS in our area is notorious for doing that. Like, if they don't 100% require a signature, they'll just knock and dump. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be like a huge, like, super heavy box, say like computer parts or something, like right across it. They'll still just dump it and like run. Luckily, our neighborhood isn't like a bad neighborhood, and the way our house is set up, you can't really like get into the yard very easy. So like that kind of deters people from trying to like steal stuff off of our porch and stuff. But there's houses in this neighborhood that are way easier to access, where people would probably be way more likely to do it. So it's like the fact that the UPS drivers do that, like, in our neighborhood is so annoying. But yeah, so we got that, whatever it was, down new our neighbors, so it's all good. So she got her package, but if we had been somebody else and it wasn't somebody we knew, like, who knows, that person probably never would have gotten their package, because if we didn't know them, we probably wouldn't have brought it down. So, or if it said something like really cool on the box, like new TV, we probably wouldn't have taken it down. So there's that. So I've noticed something with Minnie in the last couple of days. She has not wanted to really leave my side. I don't know what it is. Well, I don't know. It's mostly been today. She did it some last night, where she just wanted to like lay in Chris and I's lap. And she did it this morning, where me and Chris were getting ready to take him to work, and she was just like nuzzling up on us and like meowing and just being really lovey. And then we came home from going to Target and picking up my cousin because he got off work early today. So I came home and she was sitting in this chair, and she normally doesn't do that. Normally she'll sleep on the bed or something, but she was sleeping in this chair, so that was kind of interesting. And then I kind of kicked her out of the chair so I could get the vlog published, because I had pressed upload and I thought I had pressed publish, but I guess I didn't. So I got it published, and I look over and she was laying on the bed. And then that's when I filmed the clips earlier of, you know, her behind me. And I was just at my desk, and I heard like a little mew from behind me, like a little sleepy, like in her sleep. And I look back and she's just laying there. So I'm not complaining. I like kitten love. But it's just kind of different, because normally she's not very loving. Not to say she's not loving. She really is a very lovey cat. But she usually is only a loving cat when she wants to be a loving cat. So, for some reason, she's just in a very lovey mood and wants to be near me. So, it's cute. So, Chris actually has to stay at work late tonight. He has to actually work until closing. So, that's fun. Instead of getting off at 7:30, he's not getting off until 12:30. But, oh well. My mom and I are going to go take a walk, and then I might watch some TV. Not entirely sure. But Minnie is still being cute. Oh. Yeah, boo boy, huh? She's purring. You're cute. Alright guys, so I just had pretty much the cutest thing in the world happen just now. So I was sitting here in my chair, basically exactly like this, with my chair leaned against the wall. So I'm kind of leaned back, because like this is me straight up. So I was leaned back pretty far. And Minnie had been over here where Gigi is now. But I had leaned back and I was like, oh hi Minnie, and I was petting her. So she crawled into my lap, because my legs are cross-legged. I was sitting like this. And she crawled into my lap and curled up in my lap and was in my lap for probably a good 40-45 minutes. So that was pretty interesting. And I might be exaggerating a little bit. It might have been like 35-40 minutes. But still pretty good. And then at the same time, Gigi curled up in that spot there beside me. So, I had all the kitten cuddles, but I could not record any of it while she was in my lap because obviously the camera was halfway across the room. Because we had just gone for a walk, like just a few minutes before she curled up in my lap. Basically, my camera and my phone were on the other side of the room. Otherwise, I just texted my mom telling her to grab the camera. But they were both on the other side of the room. But she curled up in my lap and just cuddled in my lap for like 35-40 minutes. So that was cute. So Chris is home. Say hi. Hi. And he has a Gigi Cuddles. Again, I have no idea what the hell is up with the cats today, but I appreciate the love. Yeah, I've had so much cuddles today, it's ridiculous. And now Chris has cuddles. Alright guys, it's getting pretty late, so we're going to go ahead and end the vlog. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because we put out new videos every single day. And like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. All the links in the description below. And we'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Bye bye.
Later, guys.